Hey, welcome back to This Week in Victoria. I'm your host, Chris Daly. I will be joined shortly by Brother Gary Moses. We're going to talk about all the action going on in Victoria, all the exciting things going on. But first, these messages. Hey, I just want to take a second to thank you for listening to This Week in Victoria and let you know that it is a wonderful way for you to reach the Victoria and Crossroads area if you have a business. It is a great reach. It is a fraction of the cost of traditional marketing. And it's a much bigger audience, a much more engaged audience. Reach out to myself or Brother Gary if you want to get in front of the Crossroads audience. Have you ever thought about doing your own podcast? It is the absolute best way to grow your brand, spread your message, and build your following. Fresh Media Works can help. We do all the heavy lifting, and you just focus on your message. To find out how easy we can make launching your new podcast, call 713-269-4620 or check us out at freshmediaworks.com. All right, everybody join me in welcoming the one, the only brother from another mother, Gary Moses. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, Chris. Thank you for that nice introduction. Having fun, sir. That's what it's all about. Enjoying, helping people, hanging with good people like you. That's what it's all about.
Right on, right on.
Well, did you have a good Easter?
I had a great Easter. It was just wonderful. I mean, weather was great. People are even better. So it was great.
All good in my world, too, sir. It was a busy last week. The last time we talked, and it's going to continue to be busy. It's a lot of stuff going on, and here we are, right in the middle of it and enjoying it. So are you ready, buddy?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, let's start, and we'll come back to you and see if you want to add anything to it. But Thursday, of course, there's several open houses and things, and ribbon cuttings. I'm not going to mention those, but I was looking at getting some money from Formosa. I want to just hats off to Formosa plant. I did their hook and cook fishing and cook-off tournaments last year, and they have asked me to meet them up there this coming Thursday. They have given me a total of $5,000 to give it to the charities of my choice. And
nice.
Chris, isn't that nice? And good people as Formosa is, I want to say thank you right now. Here it is today, and we're giving $2,500 to Adopt a Pet, $2,500 to Dorothy O'Connor. So hats off, Formosa, and thank you for the nice donations to charity. They've given to many charities. That's two more they'd asked me to pick, and glad to do it. So good people. Just want to give them a shout-out. As you know, you give shout-outs to different people, and here's the time to throw them in there. Who else do we need to give a shout-out right here?
Well, I want to give a shout out to Terry Moten. She and I are putting together a artificial intelligence summer camp for kids. It's going to be great. It's going to be at the Innovation Collective, and we don't have the exact dates and times yet, but we're working on that right now.
Well, that sounds great, sir. That really does. I'll be looking forward to that. Anything with you and Terry ought to be great. And Terry's a sweetheart. I've worked with you a long time. That's two good people working together for summer camp, right, sir?
You got it. Summer camps for high school age kids. It's going to be fun.
Love it, love it, love it. All right, so that's great. Anything else you want to mention? I thank our sponsors as always before we get into the meat of the show. We thank our sponsors, appreciate them. So got a lot of good things going on right there. All right, let's move into the weekend. Of course, Friday, Fun Friday at the Victoria Public Library. A good event as always, and that's from 10 to 11 in the morning. Also, the Children's Cover Museum has their Fun Fridays in the afternoon and in the morning. Check those out. And April, this month started, we're having and honoring Child Abuse Prevention Month. In other words, putting it high in importance of what we need to be looking out for and helping other people with. I know that's close to your heart, too.
Oh, you bet. Always.
Child Abuse Prevention Month. And there'll be different events that we'll key on as we move down the road right here. So just want to put that out there. And, of course, March Madness, wow, what some great games, hasn't it been?
It really has. It's been a blast.
It has been a blast. Basketball and Astros better get with it. That's all I know. Baseball kicked off, too. Astros had a tough beginning of their season. Hopefully they'll do better. They don't play well at home, but they're hopefully going to do better on the road. But they better get their act together because we want them out there along with the Rangers back in the playoffs again.
Right on.
Stuff there. All right, well, sir, here we go. I'm going into Saturday. It gets really hectic right here. In the morning, the Chick-fil-A 5K will be downtown. The first big event that we'll have now with the completion of that new area around De Leon Plaza. It'll be a 5K benefiting Young Life of Victoria, and we're going to be down there running with the Cavs, and we're going to be a kids run, and so we'll be down there checking it out prior to the following week, which is the dedication of the bicentennial, the statues and so forth. But we'll do Chick-fil-A at 8 o'clock, Young Life. I've done it before. We had about a week or so ago, maybe a little over a week ago, had over 400 runners already registered.
Nice.
Good stuff there. And Saturday also at the City Hall area, they'll have the bicentennial crosswalk ribbon cutting. There'll be live music, crosswalk painting, and it's over there by City Hall. So if you want to go, that's from 10 to noon. So a lot of stuff downtown this coming Saturday. Now, got another one here. This is always on the first Saturday of the month of April. Polo at the McFadden Ranch. You've heard about that, haven't you, Chris?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good.
Benefiting the Nave Museum. Gates open at 12:30 at McFadden Ranch. Tailgating from 1 and polo starts at 2. Big fundraiser. Live auction, raffle drawing, silent auction. It's a big-time event. You can put that one down.
Hey, folks, I want to tell you about something really cool that's coming up. It's called the Business Success Challenge. Actually, it's a series of challenges where myself and Gail Stolzenberg are going to talk with you about several business-related topics. We're going to talk about networking, the right way to network. We're going to talk about AI in business. We're also going to talk about podcasting. We're going to talk about business psychology. So many great things that we're going to cover in these business success challenges. The best part, they're absolutely free. No cost whatsoever. But you do need to sign up to get on the mailing list so you can find out when they are happening. Go to freshmediaworks.com/success challenge. Get your email in there. Don't miss out on this great series of free business success challenges.
And then I finish downtown. I go to the community center. The next big event is Warriors Weekend Muster, where they raise money for the Warriors Weekend Fishing Excursion, which will now be in October, and a bunch of other stuff that Warriors Weekend they do. It's going to be at the community center. They had a few tables left. I think they might all be sold out, but you can still check. Give Warriors Weekend a call if you'd like to get over there, an individual or a table. See if they might squeeze you in. Live auction, raffle, a lot of games. The doors open at 2. Dinners from 5 to 6:30, and the dinner consists of 5D Steakhouse cooking up a bunch of steaks. How about that, brother?
Can't beat that.
You're right. And then you get the Gold Star ceremony at 6:30, honoring our Gold Star families, those that have lost loved ones, and their warriors. And just a great evening. The auction will culminate it. That's a big event. That raises a lot of money for a good cause right there for our veterans. Mm-hmm. All right, well, Chris, continuing on, the new exhibit at the Museum of the Coastal Bend on Saturday, Focus exhibit. That's theories in stone. In other words, you get the theories out of stone. What get that out? 10:30 to 3. That's going on. The Victoria Farmers Market, again, continues. They're getting bigger and better on Saturdays. Patty Dotson Public Health Center. And, of course, on Wednesdays also over there from 9 to 1. Let's see. We have the Story Party and Rocket Craft. That's going to be rockets, and they're crafting them. Victoria Public Library from 10:30 to 11:30. That's on Saturday. Saturday also at the Victoria Public Library is fun art, and that fun art is, just fun art. It's not fine art, it's fun art.
I love
it's
it.
so bad, it's fun. And then the Victoria College Faculty Trio Recital, and that's going to be from 7 to 9, and that's, of course, about Bach, and it's at the Victoria College campus. I got asked to do this one. You like crawfish, brother?
Oh, yeah. Good stuff.
I'm not much on it, but it's great for fundraisers, and a lot of people do like it. Habitat for Humanity has their backyard boil, and they're going to be at DaCosta Hall. It's crawfish. It's a fundraiser, and starts at 6 o'clock that evening. They'd asked me to do the auction, but, of course, I'm at Warriors Weekend. But a good event it is, Saturday. Check that out, Chris. So a lot of good stuff there. And I understand there's a jazz festival at the VISD Fine Arts Center Saturday throughout the day. Different jazz groups around the area, high schools, maybe colleges, put their jazz groups out there and they judge them. And you can go, and it's just a terrific event. It's during the day on Saturday. So a huge Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a wonderful one.
Did you want to add anything else that you might want to throw in there too, brother?
Well, I do. That isn't this week. It's the following week,
Right.
And I just want to tease it a little bit. We talked about it last week. Victoria's Day of Caring coming up on the 13th. We're going to go through all the stuff that's available where you can go volunteer. But in the meantime, you can just go out to justserve.org and find out all about it if you just can't wait till next week.
Right on. And let me tell you something. That is a good event. They have me giving out those awards. That's
Nice.
Saturday, the 13th, at the new amphitheater. And that's going to be prior to the dedication ceremony for the statues. That's from 1 to 3. I'll be there from like 10 to 1 doing that part. And then I'll stick around for a little bit. And then I'll go back on the road again. But that is the 13th. What you're talking about, Chris, is the 13th.
Yes,
that is a great event. And glad you're keying on that, brother. All right, Sunday we got one. After Saturday, we're going to need a little time to recuperate, but we have the Our Lady of Lourdes Holy Name Society will have their fundraiser. It'll be chicken and sausage plates starting at 11 o'clock, $12 a plate, 105 North William Street. So there you go. And be plenty of basketball. And then next week, we'll start with the Lions Club meeting, of course, on Monday night, the Grapevine, 6 o'clock. Also, we'll have the Country Opera on Tuesday, 7 o'clock at VFW. And that also that night, there'll be a fireside chat. Usually, Country Opera, second Tuesday is a fireside chat. Not sure who it is, but I'll be there to check it out, brother, because that's always interesting. Very much.
Yeah.
So got that going on. Just a bunch of stuff throughout the rest of the week. I know the Victoria Chamber Luncheon on Wednesday next week. Brother, we have Dr. Quentin Shepard from the Victoria VISD, and he's going to give, the superintendent's going to give us a rundown on how things are going with VISD. Always good there. So a lot of good stuff. Here we go. It's April, and it's moving on down the line, buddy. Here we go. And school will be ending before you know it, won't it?
That's right. That's right. It's so crazy how fast this time of year goes.
How fast it goes. But, again, a lot of stuff going on. And if you need us, you can always, ladies and gentlemen, give Chris a beep and give me a beep. We're here to help you out and put you in the right direction.
Amen. And thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you so much, too, Chris, for you doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of y'all tuning in. And we look forward to seeing you out there somewhere. Thanks again, Chris.
Gosh, I want to thank everybody that played a role in this show, all the great interviews. Of course, Brother Gary Moses could not be possible without him. And, of course, the sponsors who made this show possible. Please go out and support those nonprofits. Go out and support your local artists. Go out and support these businesses that help share This Week in Victoria. Until next time, for This Week in Victoria, for Brother Gary Moses and myself, enjoy This Week in Victoria, and hey, keep it real.